bro in a second.
Holy freaking smokes, dude! My cut is insane.
I hate that video. I hate that video so much. Anyways, we're live. Hey guys.
I'm taking my shirt off.
Okay.
Right now,
He's
right
getting
when
in
you
the mood.
In the last
Really?
in the last
That's
session.
a real question.
Shut up.
No,
I'm trying to recap.
The
Shut
last
your
time
mouths.
Jackson
I'm trying to
bathed.
recap. Shut up. Shut
Jackson
up.
probably smelled
You know what?
I'm
nasty.
trying to recap. Shut. All right. See, now I forgot what I was gonna say about the last session. in the last session, you all had I forgot how did it kick off? I always forget to start the session sometimes. It was a very calm start. I'm pretty sure you were all in the manor. Oh, you were all in the manor just after a car had dropped by to visit you all. You had you had Jir, your recently dubbed Neo Coven ally.
Yeah.
In the mansion with you all. A car came by to inform that he had a job for you to come back to inform you of in about a day or two. You guys spent the evening talking to Jir about the Coven and things, spying in on Jeremiah. And the next morning you woke up, Jir got more inconspicuous clothing, to say the least.
Normal.
He modified his gear to look a bit more
normal.
Well, no, his actual gear he had before to match his current outfit in a more camouflaged manner or fashion.
He's also looking fresh.
He took you all to the woods outside of Salvation to help recon with his team, saying you would probably be tracked by the wayfinder that he was working or that he used to work with, that are currently hunting him. You guys trekked through the forest for a few hours, finding the old campsite. You're finding an old mark in a tree, following it further to the, I believe it was northwest. You guys ventured until you found another symbol. Sprinted ahead, found his group. You all were ambushed by the wayfinders, defeating, I believe, 2 of the 5. As a pack of the Whispering Howlers came in, making a 3-way conflict in which both sides were forced to retreat by the end of it, being heavily damaged by you and the wayfinders, and vice versa. You all spent the time with Jir while he took those of his, or sorry, you killed 3 of the 5 actually. While he took those of the 2 that didn't die, and tied them up to try and convert them, to help them see that they're being manipulated in a way they aren't aware of. The other one was buried. You all teleported back to Salvation. The 3 acolytes under Jir got a room in the mansion, went to bed. The rest of you all took that evening to begin your mission planning for your up-and-coming, I don't know actually what it is yet. You're planning to try and resolve the issues in Anorum in one fell swoop, it seems, or at least in a multi-stage plan, depending on how you guys go about it. We pick up with you all in the dining room still, planning your operation, your first actual discussion of how to go about solving the issues, the many issues you've been facing.
How many sessions in?
25.
Yeah, instead of just talking mad shit,
And that's where we pick up.
instead of spitting the fattest fire about everyone around us, we're actually planning crap. It's crazy.
Oh no, my...
Are we?
Yeah, instead of F the kingdom, now it's F the kingdom, but I have a plan to do it this time.
Nice.
Even though it's totally not
We
really.
can plan sometimes.
This
Not a
is the
plan.
sometimes.
It's like
What do you
a
mean?
direction.
Yeah. It's an idea.
It's a directional plan.
Like the end
If
of
we were
Ruby
wandering
Season
through the
2.
forest, we just realized which way is north.
Yeah, that's what this is.
Basically.
So you all are in the dining room. In the midst of planning, the acolytes have gone to bed at this point, or so it seems.
Yeah.
And Jir remains in the forest.
Didn't
Are we
leave
eating
the
on
setting
the-
scroll?
Yeah.
Is it morning?
Nope, it's the evening before
Evening?
evening planning. You guys have any last minute talking you want to do? You're welcome to do whatever that you can.
Yeah, we haven't rested since the attack in the forest.
We haven't?
No, it's
No,
same.
we just got back from it and just started talking.
Oh boy.
Also, Zavari was not interrogated, but questioned by Akari.
It was an interrogation.
It was an interview. It was a job interview.
It was a very no. There's job interview, and then I put you in a little thing with zone of truth on it.
Was there a zone of truth?
Yeah, I couldn't lie.
Oh, I mean, I don't know if that was a zone of truth.
It wasn't a zone of truth. He could tell. It's a thing where he could tell if I was lying.
I mean, yeah. If you didn't have to make a save, it wasn't zone of truth. It was just fancy glyph magic, because Akari would be like, haha, you drank the tea, I know everything you think.
Also, an update for 2 players. There have been alignment changes based on actions.
Yeah. Gabe was looking at alignments 2 days ago and decided to do some adjustments.
Eric, you're still good. Shinra's still good. Ali's still good. The 2 alignments have changed. Venlin went from neutral to chaotic neutral, and Zavari went from good to chaotic neutral. Which
cool.
is
gotta type it
sorry.
Gotta change it.
Yeah, so you are.
Okay.
No, I changed it already. So you are now chaotic good Zavari instead of being a neutral before.
Cool.
And Valen has gone the opposite.
Yeah.
Oh, also Jackson is now lawfully.
Welcome to the chaotic good squad.
Man, changed my alignment over an event that happened basically forever ago that already had in-game emotional repercussions on me.
It's fine. You're a little chaotic.
And you did try and escape.
Still?
The prince.
You are a little
I
chaotic.
mean, trying to escape the prince is a pretty big deal, also.
The prince that threatened me?
That was a little scary. I give him credit on that. That was real scary.
Gabe, you need to stop acting like it's some innocent little boy with a rock. That rock had spells that could probably kill me. He stopped Aldous' powers. You need to stop acting like he's not a threat.
Yeah, I mean, he is a threat.
You can't escape the prince. That doesn't make me a bad guy blatantly.
I mean, if he tried to run away with this one you're looking for, you think he was a bad guy. Kind of a double-edged sword there.
That's called...
If you want, I'm just saying.
That's called bias.
I'm just saying. It is biased. You're
That's called
biased.
personal bias.
It's a very reasonable bias. If you guys were looking for like Winston and he was like, I have Winston, he's my ally right now, but you need his powers, I'm gonna run away first. He's like, oh, that's a bad guy thing, but you can do it. It's okay because you have. I'm just saying.
He wanted to take Aldous' god power.
And he's done so, and nothing bad has happened, as he said it would.
Yet.
Yeah.
It is
It's a little different when the fate of the actual universe itself versus the old ones and the prosecutors is at play game.
Where are we? Are we in the mansion?
We're just chilling in the mansion, talking. We haven't slept. No, wait a minute.
No one said anything.
We had to have slept because I'm at full health. This is morning.
Is it? Do you have a long rest?
I have full health.
felt like
I
we
have
did
full
a-
health.
I thought like we did stuff after the
Oh yeah, you
forest.
came back and this. I think this is the. No wait.
It would have to be the next morning by that standard because I
did
have
it-
all my stuff in here.
No, because you guys got back. You're just in the mansion, and I'm pretty sure.
Oh wait, but I am missing spell slots.
I could have sworn we spent the day.
No, I'm missing spell slots. Never mind.
Venom
I
killed
just have
everyone at
full
the end of the
health.
fight.
Mass heal, right? And then the
Yeah,
fight just ended.
Venom healed
I
everyone.
hate being a cleric. I'm
Yeah.
sick of it. Alright, anyways, we were talking about that, then we talked about that. And it's like, what, 8, 9 o'clock? 10 o'clock?
It's pretty late.
Okay, so what are we
What
are we talking about?
Eric said I had mentioned maybe we could try and unite the factions and try and get them to agree now that we have some communication and understanding of what's happening in each sort of like isolated ecosystem. If we could make contact to the anti-magus through Ken, if he still is working with them and has some standing, might be able to like get some communication between them and the kingdom, and maybe I don't know, if they understood that we could help the kingdom control the magic and cause less effects from Arcanus, they would be more willing to accept magic.
Well, Kellic is currently looking for a cure on his own anyways, and if he is to find one, then that is resolved.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know whether or not the kingdom has its own plans to try and completely eliminate the anti-magus, or through Kellic, find a solution and make peace with them, given a lot of their population are citizens.
Yeah. He's not currently working with the kingdom. He's doing his own thing right now.
Oh, really?
Yes, Kellic is on his own with Akari.
Yeah. I also don't know how willing we're gonna get I'm looking through my notes. What's the
Anna?
name of the dude who wants to
Yeah,
kill his
right?
sister?
Yeah, he doesn't want to kill her though. He doesn't want to kill her.
Does he not?
Yeah,
He just wants to
explicitly said
dethrone
that he
her.
doesn't want. Yeah, he just wants to take her away from any power. He doesn't want to
Yeah.
kill his family. He made that very clear.
Yeah, like I can get I think if we were able to get everyone to sit down and have a talk, we could convince the Coven and the Kingdom and maybe Anti-Magus to get together, but I don't know how we're gonna convince 3 siblings to stop trying, or 2 siblings to stop trying to
fight.
dethrone each other.
It is. It really is.
Alright, yeah, what's the princess's name for the last time?
It's a big sibling fight.
Avandra?
Princess Avant. No, wait. Yeah, the
Mhm.
princess, not the queen.
Yes, the princess is Avandra.
Yeah, it's the princess.
The queen,
Alright,
the
I've-
queen is Elise. The whole-
I'm assuming Elise knows that Avandra killed her dad.
No,
Her-
I
her
think she's
mind's been altered.
brainwashed.
We know she's brainwashed. Yeah, that's
Mm. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, he did. Yes, that is an issue. The current princess did purposefully kill her father, and then pushed it into a more military focus.
And
He's
don't want to give it that
manipulative
power.
and
usually.
dangerous.
Yeah, I was thinking about just removing curse on her, getting the modify memory away, but I would die. They would kill me before I cast the spell on the queen.
Well, if we were able to get the
Yeah.
word out strategically of what's happened, there might be some pushback from the actual guards and people within the kingdom.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
wanted to figure out if people were like loyal to the princess specifically or just whoever's on the throne, because I feel like that would change a lot. Like what the
I would
pushback is, depending.
I'm guessing.
I mean, the civilians still think that the king's alive.
That is true.
Oh yeah. Oh
I think
shit.
he is just sick and in the castle.
What about the knights? Like the guards.
It seems like most people just want security, stability in their lives. I would think that a large reason why a lot of the guards became guards was so that they could help that cause. If there was any kind of corruption, or the
Josh
kind of
Wick is an
corruption that we know
example.
about. So, I guess communication between the Anti-Magus and the Kingdom, we could try and, I mean, we're going to have to deal with the old one eventually, so the uprising in the Coven is good news for us. We might be able to help with that. And maybe
First of
once-
a god, yeah.
yeah. Last time you tried to contact Ken, was there something that happened?
No, it was pretty easy to contact him. I could do it right now if you want me to.
Maybe, I don't know, try and figure out whether or not we could try and work within the kingdom and try and cause some start of a rebellion in conjunction with the prince, right?
They
And then
were
try-
working together, right?
What?
Only
They
you would
were
know
working
that.
together. What?
What happened?
They're talking
Tenna-
about Anti-Magus working with the Tenna, but only Zavari would know that because Zavari scried on Ken hearing them talk about working with them. No one else that knows it for sure.
Oh, whoops. Oh yeah, they're working together. Sorry, guys.
Anti-Magus and the prince?
Yes, Tenna specifically.
Okay.
I don't know if they're still working together because Tenna definitely, after that failed attempt,
Mm.
kind of left them to their own devices.
Mm. Well, maybe with the stronger plan, that might be our end, since we already have contact with Tenna,
Yeah.
at least with the Anti-Magus.
I
If I were to
think-
tell,
Hmm?
I was just gonna ask if I were to tell Ken of the fact that the princess changed the memory of the queen, and then if it was like just generally tell him what's up with that, would it? I don't know. would it spark anything in the people? I feel like the line between anti-magus and the general people of the kingdom is very thin.
Also, what if they knew a cure was being made?
Anti-magus specifically, or the kingdom?
Anti-Magus at first, but also anything that the Anti-Magus know, a good amount of the kingdom will know because, well, a lot of people we see on the daily could be Anti-Magus.
How's this?
Especially in places like SARS Valley.
Yeah, especially. I can just message sending him right now. I can tell him these two things. Literally right now.
Are there downsides to this possibility?
I guess we wouldn't. If we could use those chips in actual discussion, it might force people to like a cooperative solution, rather than if they've heard about it, have that information, and then bringing it up later, where it's already known. It might not be as willing to cooperate.
We need to unionize certain groups to help us out in the future.
Yes, I agree with that. So,
I think it would be important for us to figure out where Tola stands on this as well, given her peering into the future.
I think it's that's a little risky. She does work with.
Doesn't Tola still work with the
Yes,
kingdom?
but that might just be the kingdom and not the princess. That is what I want to learn, but it'll be difficult. The closest we would have is, Eric. Don't you visit her a lot?
yeah, we've got a good rapport. I think I can go communicate with her. Maybe if someone else, Sabari maybe, I don't know. You've gone to the kingdom, I think, maybe more frequently than anyone, or at least to the castle. If you could find out how many people are, like, I guess are you good at telling if people are lying?
I'm not bad. I could also message Belawar. He does work for the kingdom, but I think he's, as we've seen, not very.
Yeah. I think getting a grasp maybe of trying to ask around, not directly, but just seeing what people think or know about the king, and seeing how they respond to gauge how many people are aware, if any, outside of the sort of upper echelons of the actual situation. And
We must be very careful doing such a thing. We're almost always being watched.
exactly. So, at worst, they'll figure out we're asking about the king, and might start to exclude us from information. But if we can do so quietly, we might be able to have a better chance at understanding our odds of starting some kind of rebellion.
I think I should
Or at
take a
least
trip to SARS
start,
Valley.
with the princess.
I think that
Just
might be
speak with-
smart. See what it's looking like in the other
Yes, I will
areas.
speak with a few people, try to gauge
Sure.
possible anti-magus activity, and maybe even speak to the mayor about some of these topics in a subtle way. I'll try.
Okay. And, maybe the coven can be left to be dealt with later, but we probably shouldn't leave that situation to sort of boil over.
If anything important shows up, Jir is surely to contact us.
Yeah, also, Belawar is working to help the Coven as hard as he can right now. If Belawar does ask for our help, I'll go at least. If the rest of you are busy.
Okay. I guess I can
Okay.
go make contact with Tola and see what she knows about the situation, if anything.
Cool. Any messages to him, Tenna?
Maybe.
Is there any way that you can possibly test the waters with Tenna? See how willing he would be to consider something like a meeting with the sister?
I wonder what he wanted to do with Kellic.
I think he does have some, you know, not respect. I'm sure he does have some love for his family in there. Seems pretty stoic, but he made it very, very clear that his intention wasn't to harm anybody.
Well, that would definitely work in our favor in trying to kind of sort of a peaceful agreement. So.
Well, I could message Senna and ask if he's down to, you know, if there was a way to have a compromise, if he'd be down for it.
That would be great.
I think that's a good idea to start putting feelers out.
Cool.
Democracy.
Democracy.
Also, were we not recently assigned the opportunity to go search for a missing ship as well?
They're gonna contact us whenever they.
I see.
Yeah.
Just making sure we don't
I
forget
think-
anything we were told to do that would cause agitation,
unnecessary
at
tension.
least.
Yeah.
Well then, able to at the moment. I'm going to go to Stars Valley for the night if anyone would like to come with me.
I wanna stay close by in case something happens to Jir. Also, I wanna know if I can tell her.
Will you be back? Are you going to come back tomorrow? You
Yeah,
teleporting or-
hold on. Yeah, Venlin, how are you getting back?
I figured if not just dealing with a week's travel, I could tell you to get me. You can teleport twice a day.
I think, you know what? I'll come with you. You know, if there is an emergency, I can just teleport us back.
We will be back by tomorrow.
Yeah, that's fine.
Not too much time to be away, hopefully.
That sounds good. Well then, Eric will get up and I'll say, just see you guys. Well, I guess I won't see you guys in the morning, but I'll head out to Total Shop tomorrow and see you guys back here sometime in the day or evening.
Yeah.
One more thing. If we do start rallying people, what should we call the organization?
No, we've been the unnamed adventuring party for so long.
If we're gonna start rallying civilians and other people to possibly help us in a thing, we need a name. We're not just working underneath one of the other people.
No name.
Factions started this cause in the first place. Maybe we should operate just under justice. Good,
The people's
good
people.
Not as a
I mean, do we
separate
really
group, but-
have to be named?
I think it raises morale to have a name to work underneath. Why do you think the anti-magist made a name for themselves?
I mean, come on, our morale's just fine.
It also allows the
Smart.
opposition to label a group of people.
Oh, how? Also, do we want to let it be known that it's us that's doing this to the other factions? That's like talking to them, because Ken knows it's us, but they're not. You know, the anti-magist isn't going to go to the kingdom and say that they've been talking with us. I don't know about.
Maybe if we operate initially just as a group that has footholds in the different areas, they figure out who we are, they figure it out, but if someone has prejudice towards us, that might
I
be...
think at some point we might want to move where the mansion is.
Yeah, I could agree
Yeah,
with
if we get iffy with the kingdom, I'm
Yeah.
leaving immediately. But right now, they know where we are, and they're just using it to, you know, knock on our door every once in a while.
They know where we are because they can see the door.
I mean, yes, that too, but we have been.
But we also run the risk of if we do just suddenly move the mansion, that's a little suspicious.
We'll have to do it a couple times in advance. Say that we're settling into different spots, or maybe justify it through other things.
I think it's best to keep the mansion where it is, at least for now. We're putting feelers out. We don't need to worry right now about moving where we are.
If everything goes as planned for the moment, no one faction, I guess, should, or at least the ones that we don't want to be suspicious of us shouldn't.
I mean, right now, the Kingdom, Anti-Magus, and the Neo Coven know where this mansion is. So, but we're also being really sketchy right now. I think I don't want to get more attention by moving it right now. Later on,
How
I
did
guess
the
we'll let it
Anti-Magus know where this mansion is?
and was in here.
The Neo Anti-Magus. The
I s-
well,
Huh?
because we
The
brought,
Neo
we brought him.
Anti-Magus? Wait, what did I
Yeah,
miss?
that's what we were called. That's what we were
No,
calling
that's
them.
the Neo Coven.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They're not the same thing.
Yeah, the Neo Coven know where this is. Ken was in here a couple times, so the
In the
Anti-Magus.
same spot? Wow, it's been here that long. That's
It's been
crazy.
here for a long time.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
I do want to move it
if
later, though.
we... Okay, so here's the thing. If we do want to move the mansion, we are going eventually to go look for a lost ship, right?
Yes, I think if we agree to the deal,
That's-
we don't have to do it.
Well, I think if we do, that's the perfect time.
That is true.
Because we will be leaving, and then we can set up wherever...
Can you place the mansion on a moving object?
You mean the boat?
Yes.
Absolutely. Also, I do wanna say that if we do move the mansion, we're gonna need like a base where we can be contacted, and because the kingdom is going to ask where they can contact us if they don't know where the mansion is anymore. Also,
If
if it's
only we
in
had
the
two.
city, they're gonna know where it is. Like they're gonna see us walking around. They're gonna see us all converge on some specific area. They're gonna find it at some point.
Put it in Zetzi's shop.
Yeah. I mean, they're gonna know at that point, because Etsy also works for the kingdom.
Yeah, that was a joke. Although, hey, if it was put in Tola's shop, wouldn't that be screwy? Isn't Tola's shop basically a dimension of its own?
I mean, I can cast it whenever, wherever.
I was asking Gabe. I want to know now.
Depends.
Dimension and dimension doesn't tend to work that well.
Total control for time there, depending on what happens.
That's-
There's Tola's
that's-
shop, and there's a Tola's shop that you guys see. It's two different places.
I hate this. Oh yeah, one time she
That's
time skipped
great.
like 2 hours forward before Eric could leave because she wanted to be done for the day.
Yeah, she just wanted to close shop. He's like, no, please let me out first.
Awful.
Do I come out of the building?
I
hungrier,
mean,
or am I younger?
No, yeah, it's just, you come out the same age.
That's great. So every time I've come out of Tola's shop, I get a little bit younger.
I guess technically speaking, yeah, you don't age. I guess technically speaking, yeah.
Hyperbolic Tola chamber.
I hate it here.
Yeah.
Okay, are we teleporting now?
If everything you need is ready.
Everyone? Any messages that
everything
need
is
to be
set.
sent?
I guess no. I mean,
I don't
contact with the
think so.
Anti-Magus, surveying SARS Valley for people who might be willing for change in the government, I guess, or yeah.
Alright, so
are we gonna bother trying to contact Tenna right now?
I could just do it.
Right now, it's a little late.
Yeah, you're royalty. How early does royalty start to get their rest?
He's a rebellious royalty. He doesn't really work on the normal schedule, I don't think.
Would he be more willing to get a message at night or in the morning?
I was a guard. I don't deal with rebellions. I was always on missions outward.
How about this? I'll message him now, and if he's asleep, he'll be a little angry about it, but hell.
A little
That's-
teleports here with a Glock.
No, but hey, this is a different dimension.
Be funny.
Okay,
A little, you walk outside, there's just a sniper.
Just.
okay, sending Tenna, ask if he'd be willing to compromise if one... Or should I just mention the fact that Kellic is actually... Or maybe not Kellic specifically.
Maybe just ask to speak in person.
I
I
don't
don't
think
know.
you should mention Kellic. He was looking for him.
Yeah, and we did lie and say that we didn't know where he was.
No.
Yes, and now Kellic is
Yeah,
partially
maybe.
a god.
Listen, let's not think about that right now.
Maybe just ask to speak in person,
Yeah, if we could all set a meeting and
as well as asking him if he's in contact with the anti-magus still.
Man, he doesn't even know we know that.
Oh, never mind.
He wasn't hiding it.
I mean,
Oh, hold on. I'll be back.
hey, it's not about what you know, it's about what you don't know that they know you know.
So what am I asking him?
yes.
Dang it.
Am I asking him? Yes.
Yes.
Ask to meet in person. We'd like to talk about something that you'd be interested in.
I'll ask him something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that.
You want to meet in person?
Maybe like we'd like to talk more about change in the kingdom.
Cool. Yeah, sending Senna. You up. Haha.
Why would you hit him with the you up text? You get him with the
What
you
did I
up.
just miss?
Hit him with the you up text.
No, I know. That's not what I do. I'm writing it.
Yeah, Lamau Home Alone. Winky face. What about you?
What emojis through your sending?
Yeah.
HBU.
Would it be better? He has to say the word winky face for it to go through the winky face.
You have to waste two
actually
words to
out
get an
loud
emoji.
say
Yeah,
Colon.
yeah, Lamau winky face at Home Alone. What
Does it
about
say
you?
winky
You have
face, or
to
does
say
it have
every
to say
space
semicolon?
separately.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
semicolon.
Hello space, house space, R space, U space, period space.
What are you sending him?
I'll write it. I want to get the right amount of words in.
Comma,
And since Divine
semicolon,
isn't here,
apostrophe S.
alright then, bro, I'm going to bed, bro. Oh.
That's what he said.
Sorry, what I
Yeah,
missed?
Yeah, bro, I'm going to bed, bro. Oh,
He's doing a divine
So
voice.
no,
Mm.
bro.
And I wish Divine was here. We'd have an actual full group meeting for once.
Bro, I'm hungry, bro. Zavari, bro.
Stop saying
Are
bro
you doing
every
your
single-
divine impression
Bro.
again?
He's gonna literally kill you
Sorry,
one day,
bro, I'm
Gabe.
hungry.
He's gonna be so
What's for
mad.
dinner, bro? Oh,
He watches these.
oh, bro, what's for dinner? What's for dinner?
He didn't talk about what we did last time, so maybe he doesn't care. I don't know.
What's for dinner, bro? I'm hungry.
He hasn't caught it yet.
You know what? I'll just order my room, bro. Good night,
My God.
He didn't say bro at the end. Yes.
bro. As he lays down.
He just cried, bro.
Oh my god.
Bro.
Bro.
That's how he cries. Like, his shitter goes to bed. Alright. Aaliyah, what are you doing tomorrow? Are you staying in the mansion, Aaliyah? So no.
Probably. I want to finish reading the book tomorrow.
How many hours do you have left?
24.
Alright. You're gonna spend the whole day tomorrow reading that book?
That's more than a day. That's
Hell yeah,
That's
I
like
am.
24 hours is an actual full
She's gonna
day.
send the full day
nah,
reading that
it's a
book?
full day, but like that's more than like a day awake. Like that's like
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
you can
That's
like,
fine.
staying up 24 hours versus like being up for that's like
These guys
2
have-
days a week.
These guys have collectively spent like 10 exhaustion points doing their crap. Zavari mostly doing all of it. But
Listen. It's in character.
in character to die of exhaustion, trying
Yeah,
to break your mind. Forget your husband's name.
out of character, I am gonna sleep because I want to have another weird dream.
Dang.
Um,
I'm gonna sleep so I can have another weird dream.
Some
If I ever
I want to know what's
Explode
happening.
vibe.
that's what I was
But in character, I'm like getting rest because I'm tired, and then when I wake up, I'm gonna spend the next 24 hours just reading this book.
Yikes.
Alright. Yeah. I'll have another weird dream. I'm going to sleep.
vibe.
Now wait in the corner.
I'm gonna set up the map for Sars Valley if you guys can get there. Cause it's nighttime, I have to adjust some stuff.
Are you guys teleporting tonight?
Yeah, I said I was
will.
leaving tonight.
Alright.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Also,
I
send that message.
had
I'm gonna do
my
some
dad
gameplay.
called me.
There you guys go.
Oh.
Eric and Jackson, what are you guys doing?
Nighttime.
Yeah.
We go night night.
Go night night?
Everybody go night night.
Excellent. An excellent choice.
Bedtime.
I mean, cut to when someone knocks on the door and I'm not there to let them in.
That's fine.
Oh wait, what time is it?
Like 10 p.m.
Is it like late?
Oh,
It's like 9 or 10 p.m. Yeah.
Is it too late to start my nightly trek
To the pit.
to floor it?
That's the pit to floor it. Let me see. I mean, if you catch a
That would take hours.
if you catch a cart, it might be like 2 hours to get there, but they'll definitely be open 2 hours from now. Yeah, they'll definitely be open like 2 hours.
Yeah, they're a
from now.
bar. They make their best money between midnight and 4 o'clock in the morning.
Have I caught Joshwick there at like midnight before?
When you first arrived, yeah, he's been pretty busy lately though. But when you first arrived, he was there.
He's an adult now, loser.
I really should have like gotten a. I was gonna say some way to contact him, but you know what? It's too late for that. No, I think I'm just gonna go to sleep.
Eric, you want
can
to
I
move
want
too?
to. Yeah, I want to ask Shinra if he can help me with some like meditation practice.
Yeah,
in the
bro,
morning.
of course.
Oh my god!
And
Alright,
You'd be
bro.
so
Alright,
mad.
bro. Cross your legs like this, bro.
Yeah.
This is awful.
wait, did you even roll if he was Uriel today?
It
or
was
is
the
that...
same day, he's still Shinra.
Ah, crap.
Alright,
Oh no,
bro.
you have to play Uriel, haha, you can't
Hey,
go.
he'll be up, right?
Okay. So he does run you
I
through
want to
like
wake up before the dawn.
he does run you through a monastic stretch. He picked up in like a book he read when he tried to learn it like 'cause early on he wasn't a monk. He picked it up because he wanted to be like the that one monk you fought in campaign 2, who I will not name because
Okay.
he's not in this campaign. But he's trying when in that time when he's practicing learning monastic lifestyles and traditions. He just teach you like the most basic form, you know, legs crossed, hands
Is this
resting.
before or in the morning?
This is before.
Okay.
Hands resting in your lap, you know, shoulders relaxed, head kind of tilted back, deep cleansing breaths. All right, bro,
Yeah.
just let your mind drift, bro.
Yeah,
I really
when
hate
you're
this.
Uriel, you have to say my
Like-
friend instead.
Like you gotta imagine like you're,
Oh
like,
my
you're,
God.
like you're a cloud, bro. Like a cloud. Put in your head, bro.
Will it help if I sit on my carpet?
Yeah,
like, to
you're
feed
more
off the
weightless
ground?
than, bro. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Done. I give up. It was a good campaign, guys.
And in your mind's eye, bro, just envision the most peaceful place you can think of.
bro.
And just envision the most peaceful place you can think of, bro. And just go there. Yeah.
What would Eric think of?
You're gonna get in so much trouble.
Alright, bro, I'm gonna go to
Like a
bed now. My
squirrel.
head hurts. Alright, I'm going to bed.
Oh, his head hurts.
And he goes to bed. If you're trying to meditate peacefully, or only a wisdom check. Straight wisdom.
Okay. I'm not. Hold on. I gotta get the internet. Oh, I have it. Okay, hold on. I'll roll it to go with the morning.
What do you say?
Because I gotta open roll 20.
Oh.
I gotta open roll 20, so.
Okay.
I'll-
But I'll say,
can do it
if you
in like
practice
45
enough, because you are imbued with the godly powers, if you can master this sort of meditation, I will allow you to like. I'll allow you to use like a hit die in a 10-minute span
Oh,
as you meditate. If you'd ever like to, or you can regain like a first level spell slot, depending on what you focus on.
okay.
But it'll take a bit of time to get through that phase. But since you have that ability, you can sense that you have that fraction of potential that you have available to you to do something along those lines.
New type of rest, just stop, long rest, short rest, super duper short rest.
I mean, I'm gonna focus on. Can I focus on like on that dream? Because like, can I put myself back in that place where I was that I do just talk to me?
Roll me straight charisma as well. That dream, while it was imposed by like the connection to how you have, it also was done by that connection from the outside in, or from the inside out. Sorry.
Mm.
You didn't consciously think of it or subconsciously. It's kind of like that fraction of power you had from the gemstone in close proximity was reaching out more or less.
Mm.
However, while you're doing that, rolling those checks, Benlin and Zavar, you do arrive in Sars Valley. I'd actually crossed my legs in my chair to try to meditate.
I heard.
I was like, "You're right, bro. You gotta cross your leg, bro." And I crossed my legs and I rested my hands down and everything.
One of these days, we're gonna teleport here. This door's gonna be locked, and we're gonna die. Out of character. All right, they made it.
Cool, 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 cool.
You can sleep in one of these rooms or the inn, I suppose, for the night.
You know, I could recast the mansion and have fun imagining everyone fall out into.
That's that is.
And your alignment back to chaotic neutral again.
Playing a prank is chaotic in this world, man.
So it is a storm outside. There's a bunch of people that are in there. They're trying to rest right now.
Man, the guards are up.
Shin was asleep.
The guards are always up usually. They rotate out. You just nod as you walk by. A bit confused you walking out of the seemingly empty chapel or monastery, whatever it is, the temple. Like, huh.
I'm not back.
Yeah, they just nod to you.
Roll me initiative. I don't imagine anyone's gonna be awake today. That matters, but I will check the library just in case they're up flirting really late.
It's pretty quiet.
The door's open.
Yeah, I mean, they don't really close doors in this place. No one's gonna rob anyone. Everyone knows each other. They have guards out constantly.
Check the back. Oh, he's like not here today.
Miss, you can't be back here. Miss, you can't be back here. Oh, Miss Venlin. You still can't be back here.
Yes, I was wondering if he was back here currently. He tends to like it back there.
Oh, have a good night, Miss Venlin.
You as well. Put dynamic lighting on this middle when I see that.
I
It's
did,
awful.
yeah.
I can just assume everyone's asleep then. In which case, I'll go back to the room we teleported into and meditate on my bench.
Should add this. Okay.
Long rest, yeah.
Laura, you walk over to the bar. There are some
Fuck
town
yeah.
guard and some contingent guards just having a laugh and drink over one of the tables. The blacksmith and the bartender are sharing drinks on the bar.
I was absolutely lost. I was just wandering around until I found some place that smelled like alcohol.
Oh my gosh.
All right, good.
There are two places like that here.
Hello, good morning, afternoon, evening.
Night, yeah.
Yeah,
You know, it's cool. It's a bar. You know, in 10 minutes I won't
Absolutely.
remember which it is, anyways.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
What's on the menu? I'll have what he's having. Just point to the fucking random dude. Anyone else that's on the bar.
So white.
Pours you a mug. It's King's Ale. It'll do you good.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you gotta pay for it though.
I mean, yeah, I figured. I hand him.
What do you hand him?
Hasty step away.
How much is a King's Ale? I've had this before.
I believe it was 5. I haven't looked at it. I looked at it in a while actually. No one buys alcohol that often. Apparently the word king is used. Oh no, it's not the word king. It's like taking, and it kind of just so dumb. Alright, thanks Google. King's Ale is a silver piece.
A single silver piece?
Yeah. Just a
Yeah,
kind
Yeah,
of.
like that's a bit more expensive in terms of drinks.
Alright, thank
They
you.
definitely get a lot crazier.
Appreciate it. You want a room or something?
Now I've got one.
Okay.
I'm still a little too cheap. I couldn't do it. I couldn't make myself pay money for parking bay.
Sleep on the roof.
Walking over here. Talking to the blacksmith again.
Do I know this dude? He's got a name. Am I just forgetting an NPC?
Nope, never met him.
Cool. What does he look like?
It looks like a guy.
Don't ask his name.
I mean, it looks like a guy. He's got a pretty burly build.
Burly build.
Yeah. He's wearing thick leathers mainly.
Got anything interesting on him? Anything that might like let me decipher who he is? Like what he does?
Not at the moment, no, not really.
Cool. I'll just drink. Oh yeah, I also pull out a bunch of scrolls. I'm staying up all night. I'm gonna make more sending scrolls.
Okay. How long are you gonna be out here? How long are you gonna be in this bar this evening?
However long it takes me to be done with this. Hold on. I'll look up how long it takes to make.
You think it's like an hour per scroll or something like that?
Per level, I think.
Per level. Ah. So making sending this third level, so 3 hours per scroll.
Hold on, let me Google it.
Alan's meditating. Alright, in that case, Eric knocks out, Shinder's knocked out. Aaliyah, you're not going to floor it?
No, not tonight.
Okay. Evelyn's gonna meditate in her altar room, her private little salt sanctuary in Zavari. Does she know how long you're gonna be up in Zavari? So I know what to do.
All night. I'm not going to sleep. I'm just spamming sending scrolls.
Alright, eventually these guards go back out. And the guards on the outside of the bar come inside and they rotate out again. And after about like 4 hours, 5 hours, nearing dawn, there's a large number of footsteps coming in the bar.
Also, would this have been a short rest? Can I get some spell slot
Yeah,
back?
it could be a short rest.
Cool.
A 4-person team that you recognize walks into the bar
God damn it!
about 1 a.m., 2 a.m.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And they're like all laughing. There's a bit of blood on like all their outfits as they walk in.
Bit of blood.
Wait, what?
And
They just killed a regular civilian. They're laughing about it.
they all sit down over here. Order a round of
Hey, Gabe.
drinks. Yeah.
I meditated at 10, right?
Yeah.
So I'll be up at 2. Alright.
They open up in an hour. You see them walk in. Your eyes are a bit red as they come laughing in this loud group. This guy's gone by now. I'll move him out of here. Get out of here, you.
I saw you do that. He's a blacksmith.
Yeah. Yeah. But as they sit down and start taking drinks, they all take their masks off, and across the bar, Lauren definitely eyes you.
Yeah, man.
Just holds a drink up.
And I'm still hunched over a bunch of papers.
Yeah. You just hold a drink up and
Nerd.
go into talking to the rest of the table. She doesn't approach you though. She's just doing a night of drinks.
God damn it. I just like mentally think like, fucking hell. God, fucking shit, man. I don't do anything. I'll just keep on.
For about like 10 minutes, so you watch one of the guards go over and start talking to Lauren. Definitely hitting on her at the table currently.
He's dead. Oh no.
We'll get that later. On the other end,
I'll get the body bag.
I'll get the body back.
on the other end, let's get to Aaliyah. Aaliyah,
Oh no.
careful what you wish for.
Oh no.
As you sleep,
That's
Aaliyah,
so much worse.
As you sleep, Aaliyah, you dream of a white room with very odd wall patterns, and then you wake up.
What are the what? Wait.
Oh, there's gonna be something new in the room every time.
It's getting more ornate.
What are the wall patterns? What are the wall patterns?
They're very odd.
Oh my god, you're awful.
Nice.
But it is daytime, everybody.
I hate you.
Hey, it's 2 o'clock
You're the
in the morning
worst.
for me.
Yeah. Sunrise, 2 a.m.
Dang, sunrise at 2 a.m. here? Wait, I didn't think there was a sunrise.
I guess
Star-
Yeah, you said there wasn't a
There's
sun.
not a sun.
Yeah, you said there was a sunrise.
Oh no, I goofed up.
Ba-da-ba-da.
Sunrise. 2 a.m. Oh boy, 2 a.m.
Who gets drinks
The
at 2 in the
absolute-
morning? Oh boy, 2 a.m.
Who the heck's doing paperwork at a bar at 2 in the morning? Oh, Safari, you're awake.
Yeah, hey, what's up, Paladin? I'm... Fuck it, I can't explain this. Hi.
Get them here, get them here. That should be good for getting the town up and running for the day.
Oh, and do I notice the blood?
Yeah, they're still wearing their same bloody clothes.
Blood, huh?
Oh, morning, Miss Vanlin.
What'd you go and get yourselves into?
Oh, what happened to the dude flirting with Lauren?
Oh, it happened like it's like an hour ago.
He's dead now.
I mean, let's
Yeah.
see. He was pretty drunk. Let's see what his persuasion was at disadvantage. As a drunken
Oh
man.
my gosh.
That's a 19 for the first roll, and a 14 for the second roll. Whoa! Even drunk.
Oh, wow.
Casanova here. Lauren. Nah, she's not having any of it. Maybe some other time.
Wow, none of it?
Maybe some other time. She's hanging with her team right now, so she's chilling. Gail looks over. Good morning, Miss Vanlin. How are you doing today?
I'm alright this morning. It's 2 o'clock. I was wondering what you guys went and did that got blood on your suits. It's usually pretty calm around here.
Chet looks over. Just, wildlife, the usual. Happens at times.
Alright. Has it been getting more aggressive?
No, not really.
Alright.
Lauren here decided to go a bit further than our usual scouting perimeter. So, we ran into a bit more trouble this time is all.
Well, you're alive and well, so it couldn't have been that bad.
And there's 4 of us. We can take on most things.
That's true.
I see your friend still there, Miss Venlin. She okay?
Yes.
Is her back alright?
She has terrible posture. She
Been a
looks at
couple of
papers a
hours
lot.
like that.
Her legs up on the chair.
They are.
She's fabricating magical papers currently.
Does she not have a desk to get out or something? She can find a desk somewhere, not a bar.
Well, she likes alcohol.
Yeah,
One the other.
Okay, alright. Well, seeing that it is now 2 a.m., or I'm off duty, I'll catch you all in the morning.
Oh, Lauren's gone.
Alright, Miss Vernon, I'm going to bed too.
Yes, everyone get rest. I understand what's in that forest.
Well, he walks out. I'm off to report to the mayor.
Yeah, when Lauren leaves, I let out a visible sigh of relief.
Lauren was the first one out. Everyone
Yeah, I
else
can
saw
just
that.
say.
Last guy in there, looks and goes. So Miss Finland, how did your friend, your guy friend, how did this one came exactly?
My friend?
You mentioned it alone before. She told all of us.
Oh, you're talking about...
Yes.
Lauren.
I mean,
You're talking about Aldous.
yes. When last time we spoke, I told you to humor. Are you trying to make any jokes? At
I
all?
haven't spoken much with him recently.
Oh. He stands up, pat you in the back. Good luck, Miss Finland.
Oh. I let out a sigh, man. Barry can see this crowd.
Barkeep was sitting
flying
there,
out.
watching
flying out.
Zavari. She's watching Zavari. Are you ever gonna leave? I'd like to go to bed at some point eventually.
I mean, you can go, but I didn't realize
You're-
there was only one
you're sitting up-
staff.
Come on, Zavari, we have places you can do this
You're
in
sitting at my
Magic.
bar. I can't close the bar until everyone's off the bar.
Okay, I get up. I, like, grab all my stuff like a fucking middle schooler with a huge binder right when the bell rings.
Seem like scoop all the cups into a bin. Put him to just put him under
A
the
lot
table
of
for right
cuss
now.
game.
Yep. And then he just walked up on the back and he vanishes somewhere.
You stay up all night.
I mean, listen, I was running out of spell sending scrolls.
Do you have the capabilities to teleport still?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll start doing things for the day. You might want to take a rest or finish your notes in my temple somewhere. Any room is open to you.
No money. Is there anything I need to do first?
Oh, that was aggressive.
That was really aggressive. Zavari is there and Venlin is there. That's crazy. So what I do in Stars Valley with my simulacra,
Yeah, I used my 9th level spell slot
he
earlier.
brought us back to the mansion.
The
So
rest
my
of you,
mansion simulacra. I hate it. Love it.
but the rest of y'all wake up. Eric and Aaliyah, you both wake up. But from your meditating, Eric,
Book time.
you are getting the hang of it from meditating. You are getting the hang of it from that one check. But visiting that place you've opened before, it's a very vague image. It's not hard to re-grasp that image you previously saw.
Okay.
But the two of you wake up. And Aaliyah begins reading the book.
Whoa.
Hell yeah, I do. I put like a little do not disturb sign on my door.
Where'd you get that, huh?
The mansion's like a hotel. They're on the other side of the door. You can just...
Pretty quiet. No one's really up right now.
Get some grubbing.
You get some chow time.
And,
What, no 30-minute breakfast RP?
It's Eric by himself. Who's he gonna RP with? Where you going,
Peter
Eric?
Jackson, who is apparently evil now.
Yeah, lawful evil.
He steals
Oh my
food off my
gosh.
plate.
The
He's
chaotic
biting my
evil.
ankles.
No, Jackson
Why,
makes deals. He's a
Jackson?
familiar. He makes deals.
Oh, okay. He's like
He's a devil?
He's like a late 50s devil.
Yeah. He steals your food and makes
Can I
you
make Jackson a lord of hell when we get back?
slightly uncomfortable.
Lures you into borrowing $50,000 in money for gambling.
Make sure you all invest it all in the gambling. Where are you off to, Eric?
I guess towards Total Shop.
Alright, you flying there? You're taking some sort of other
Flyer.
transport?
Yeah.
Alright.
Actually, I got the day. I'll go for a stroll. How long does it take? Wait, how far away
A
is it?
stroll is a brick. A
That's
stroll
a way away.
a stroll is a
Maybe I'll go.
walk.
Okay, I'm gonna fly until I'm like a 20-minute walk away.
Like you can get there like 40 minutes by cart, but strolling is a walk.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll fly until I'm like
Okay.
20 minutes away, and then I'll just walk there.
Early morning salvation is pretty nice. It's very relaxing. Only a few carts on the roads
Yeah.
currently. Still can go to and from different establishments and streets. Most of the
And,
normal
like-
guards aren't out. It's still people's guardsmen that seem to be replacing more of the contingent guards that were deployed originally to be police. Now it's just kind of the people's guardsmen out there that are walking the streets at most hours. I mean,
Are
there's
there
still
any like vendors or anything, or is there like a more like
sorry.
specific market?
I mean, there are vendors around most places, but the definite market
Yeah.
area is like in this section of the town. Is like the definite market area.
Okay.
It's more around this.
If I pass anyone selling like any fruit or anything, that's all.
I'll also mark off have a couple silver. You get some
Yeah.
like a handful of berries from there. They're
Nice.
but they're like palm-sized berries. They're really large.
Oh my God.
They're very large berries, and they come in like bushels of like 7.
Oh,
So like they give you like a box of just one bushel of these berries.
dang.
Yeah,
Hey,
they're
that's gonna be
actually a
Are they-
weed, so we kind of have a bunch of these.
Oh,
Yeah, they taste good, but they also kill a lot of their plant life. So I mean you can
well.
tell because of the size. It's a lot more nutrients and water going into growing these things that other plants don't get. You know. Oh, but thanks for
how
stopping by. I
many-
hope you enjoy.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. I flip him the coin, and Take one of the big ones, and are they blue or purple, or do
They're
they
like
stain?
they're like this they're like they from this dark purple at the top, like this faint peach color at the bottom.
Uh-huh.
They don't stain though. You can see them fine. Your clothes and handle be
This
good.
lady just started looking at me from a window, and I don't think she knew that I can see her. She was just staring at me for like 30 seconds. I waved at her. She quickly ran away from the window. Sorry. Sorry, I missed what you said. They do stain or they don't?
No, they don't. They don't stain. They don't stain.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll give Jackson a couple as we're walking. You know.
You can give him like one. He can eat like the 20-minute walk there. He can eat that for the entire walk. It's a pretty big berry.
Oh, okay. I'll like hold it for him and like give him chomps as he's eating it.
The skin is a bit sour, but the inside is very sweet.
Okay.
And it's got like a plum interior texture to it, kind of.
Ooh.
It's nice. It's nice. But there's like one really large seed in the middle. There's a really large seed, like half size of your hand, in the middle of that fruit.
Mm.
But yeah, you arrive at Tola's shop. And I assume you do the clock thing.
Yep. Line it up.
The door opens, and it is the normal shop interior that you're used to. Tola's in the back, wide awake.
Hey, Tola.
Oh, good morning to you.
I still have berries, right?
Yeah, you do. And
I'll offer a berry.
If you had one and Eric and Jackson had one, you have like 3 left.
Okay. Would you like some of these berries? I don't know the name yet, but
I
pick
love
some up
those.
when I go over.
I actually know. I have a friend that makes pies out of them. Actually, they're really good.
Ooh.
She'll take one of the berries and put it on the desk. And she gets like a small spoon and kind of take the soup out of the berry.
You're learning already. Always a wonderful time here, Tola.
So what brings you here today?
Well, we've been trying to just understand a bit more about, just the kingdom in general as we've spent more time here, become more interested. How familiar are you with the kingdom? Obviously, you've been here a long time. No pun, but
familiarity. I mean, I've been making magical artifacts for the kingdom for some time. From helping with construction, to helping with excavation, to helping with the troops, of course. I've been on all ends of the kingdom spectrum. I've helped with medicine, I've helped with science, I've helped with technologies and farming. So I'm all over, I suppose. I know most about the kingdom. Not the most. I know at least a portion of every bit that makes this large clock tick, if you will.
Oh, totally. So you must have been here when the king had a more active role.
Oh, without a doubt, he was loved by many, that king.
Whatever happened to him? I haven't seen him since I've been here.
From what I've been told from those that circle, he has been deathly ill for some time, and the theory is it's an arcanus affliction that's gotten to him.
You say you've been told. Does that differ from what you believe?
I see many things, Eric. I know when things go awry. Things definitely branched off a few years ago from what was the norm. So something happened with the king. I don't know what. But something happened and made a huge change.
I guess you would have a better sense than most of the younger people who may have. I guess you said, when was this change exactly? You said?
The change. So you see, I kind of go to a journal off to the side. I record the bigger changes in my journal, of course. If I'm looking correctly, she's just you watch her flip through a few pages, and it's not a huge book currently of the changes she's noticed. It shows you back about like maybe 3 to 5 full pages, and different bullet points of them of things that have changed certain things. She goes, there it is. Right. I can't find my notes as the DM. One moment here. I thought I
She
had it,
says.
but I thought I found it, but I was actually wrong.
All of the DM.
Ah, how'd you found me out? This whole time it's been me.
It's like the ending of the last episode. Have you seen the last episode of Community?
I have not.
And they're playing. There's a good skit where these kids playing a. I mean, it's not part of the story, but it's just a skit where this kid and the father are playing a board game. Yeah, I'll send it in the chat later.
No, it's a joke. It's a joke. I was using
Okay. Well, they find a script in the game that shows their dialogue, and the kid's winning, and his dad's like, Timmy, don't you understand? None of this is real. We don't have any free will.
Oh my god.
There it is. I found it. I'm the DM, and I found it. About 5.5 years ago, I'd say.
Okay.
Going on 6 now. Closer to, actually.
Well,
But in this other timeline,
I guess. Would you say the change? How would you have an idea of how people have reacted to the change? I mean, obviously, you know of a bit of the uprising, I would assume, with the anti-magus. But how? Sorry.
Oh, continue. Sorry, I'm just thinking.
Would you say that the change is people are skeptical of the change?
Well, no one knows the change but me. But if I had to gauge people's reaction between the two alternating flows of time, I'd say in one it was a lot less chaotic, to say the least. But we also nowhere near as advanced as we've been in terms of protection. Also, there's no group of powerful casters, there's no stronger riflemen. Security's a bit weaker, but overall the populace is a bit happier, I'd say, at the current moment. Not as many anti-magus insurrections. It's more of the protest that first occurred when you all were around, before things truly kicked off with that attack. Wasn't as bad, but also it depends on which regard of bad you're looking at here, or not as advanced you're looking at. In one end, yes, the people were happier, and there was a bit better standard of living, but at the other hand, there was a lot more external influence by creatures and the likes that is not seen anymore. And also the internal crime has dropped significantly with the introduction of those changes. People don't take it well, but from looking at both perspectives, I'd say it's possible to recover back to where before it's eventually. It might take a bit more than the time we have allotted to us.
What would you say before was different for better before the changes that people were drawn to?
The king.
Is it the?
He was a very, very inspiring man, that king. The people adored him. I mean, of course, now it's not so much adornment for that. The old fool, as it seems, people address him as, but in the past, he was admired by so many. So many.
Okay. One last thing, I guess. Well, have you come up with any ideas that you might be willing to share regarding my stone?
Regarding this stone, what did your stone actually? I know it's an arcana stone, but why specifically that stone is your interest?
Well, if you keep it between us, I'll tell you.
I'm not at liberty to disclose information to the queen to the queen, the king, anyone until, well, let's say ask me directly if I know a specific thing. Other than that, I don't have to answer most things. I just create stuff.
Well, they probably know already, considering I asked, but best to keep what I'm doing with it maybe secret for now. But it's a bit of a remainder of how some of his energy been crystallized.
Yes, the god that's rumored to have been the founder of most things. Yes.
Yeah, I heard his powers had to do with influence with time, so I thought you might have ideas. That's why I originally bring it to you.
If the rumors are true, his powers had to do with everything, a lot more than just time. It is odd to see fragments of a creature said to be able to control all aspects of existence as at the bottom of a crater, you know?
Well, when you're that fundamental, you would assume that. I mean, I guess nothing really is off the board, right?
That is true. But I did hear that, in the past, far away from where we are, have you ever heard the tales of the other, was it four or five kingdoms that were around here in the past?
I don't think I have.
There were originally, I don't know if you've ever read the history books of this continent, there were other nations around in Norm before it was just a Norm. Yes, and one of them had a citadel to this owl you speak of, that they used to use as a place of worship. It was an old place.
Were they located on the mainland, or were they on the Isles as well?
Well, back then, they were part of the mainland.
Oh.
Times are so much different now. It's so much more different than what it is today. But yes.
So you're saying the Isles broke away from the mainland?
Whatever those other kingdoms were, they were once a part of this main landmass, and now they're gone.
Huh.
But there were 5 other kingdoms that used to be around. One belonged to Celestials. 2 of them were more precursors. And the fourth were these weird artificial creations that I can never wrap my head around them, honestly. They were mechanical, like the clocks in my shop, or the wind-up dolls you'd find anywhere else. But they were sentient, which is a very peculiar thing.
Just curious.
And the final one was a home of aberrational monsters. The ones that live in the forest, but a lot smarter and a lot more dangerous. But they're all gone now. However, a long time ago, I believe one of the other kingdoms had a citadel to this owl you spoke of. And now that you bought this gem, it really puts together how important he must have been for so many different cultures to be related to this one entity. You're an outsider, you know, of this powerful being. You know? Mysterious.
Yes.
What spurred your questioning on about everything, I suppose?
Well, we've just been curious with matters at hand. The longer we stay here, you know, we've dealt with complex political situations back where we've come from, so. And we try to help out where we can. It's the original formation of our group back where we come from, and it seems that our help might be needed here. So, just trying to understand the lay of the land, at least so far as the politics go, and the history.
Well, if you make any changes in this time, I will know before you do.
I'm sure you will.
So I hope your help really does help.
Thank you. We certainly will try.
Do you mind the time change when you leave?
I'd
like a lunch break, I think.
Well, I won't stop you. I don't think I could, so.
I can wait this time. I can wait.
No, I mean,
You're a busy man. You're a busy man.
Do they sell street food around lunchtime around this area?
Around this area, there's a wonderful kind of outdoor grill, a grilling shack they have outdoors actually, where they cook some meats and vegetables for the local kids at the park. It's a few blocks away from here.
Well, I can always eat, so I wouldn't mind a little time forward and grab some food before I head back.
All right, I'll do 4 hours then, about 1 o'clock.
Okay,
Not too late.
great.
Well, have a safe rest of your day. Don't do anything foolish.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for speaking with me and being so open in the bequeathment of your knowledge about this area and the world.
Of course.
Thank you.
Not many talk to me about time-related issues at all, honestly. It's a bit much, it seems, for most people.
Well, hopefully that changes. We'll see. You'll see first, but hopefully we'll see as well.
Hopefully we will.
Maybe the shot.
You walk out, and it's a bit brighter outside as you walk out than what you remember. It was a dim light, and now it's bright outside. The park she mentioned is this one down here. It's about a 15-minute flight on your carpet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or go get some food. It's like mid-morning. I guess it'd be like lunchtime, but.
Alright. But as you get there, you smell the cooks of smoked meats and vegetables over there. It smells.
Yeah.
It's really nice. It reminds you of like old camping you did back in the forest, back in Brimstone, and as you traveled. It's just like outdoor fire.
Oh, nice.
And it's like a
It's
large.
a cool little spot.
It is like a large. It's like a few adults out there, a bunch of kids over at the park, but nearby running through the trees. There's just this large bonfire with a bunch of different spokes around it, and like a grill platform over top that's taking smaller bits of food. As you walk up, someone over goes, "Afternoon to you. Would you care for some food?"
Absolutely, that's why I came.
We got a
I've
lot
heard good
extra.
things about here.
Oh yeah, we've been doing this for a few years. The kids love it. It's just a good way to get them outside.
That's fantastic. Is there any way I can help out? I'd love to earn my meal. Wouldn't want to take anything.
Around back of my house, my wife will actually take you. Around back of my house, we got a bin full of more raw meats and vegetables we're going to bring out here. Chuck, if you could help to bring that over, that'd be really nice.
Absolutely, no problem.
She guides you
I go
around
around back and I'm going to.
Oh, what are you doing?
Can I take off my I guess my bag?
Yeah, you can have all your gear.
I really want to impress these guys, so I'm like, take off the weight.
And all the heavy, thick group, like your pack of like 1,500 pounds, just onto the ground. And everyone's like, ooh, as they hear the loud thud of all the items you're carrying.
Which house was it? This one here?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can pick up the boxes. There maybe like 40, 50 pounds of just meats and vegetables in these boxes. Of course, separated in different ones. They're not all in the same one. The meats like they've already been seasoned and spiced overnight. They're just sitting in like this closed barrel with a bunch of spices on them. The vegetables are just mixed in there like a medley.
Definitely want to. Alright, so these are like boxes.
Yeah.
Okay, can I take like one on each shoulder?
Roll me a strength check. I mean, you're gonna carry a bit less gear than normal, so I'll say at advantage. You're carrying less gear than you normally would be carrying.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like pure. It's like we're gonna weight vest and taking it off, kind of like that. You just kind of I got extra energy and muscle power now.
A little pep in my step.
Feel a lot lighter. 16?
No.
It's not too. You're not carrying like 500 pounds. It's not too bad. So you lift them up. They're a bit heavy, kind of strained, a bit oblong for your height, of course. But you still manage to carry them with ease over. And his wife looks kind of shocked for a second and goes, "I'll just grab the drinks then." And she walks over and grabs one of the barrels over there and like a crate full of cups and walks back over. And you just help them set up, and they have like this they have some tables over at the park set up where the kids are waiting by, eating some small bits of fruits that they have.
Wonderful.
Aaliyah, what are you doing currently?
I'm reading my book.
It has been like 6 hours, Aaliyah.
I'm reading my book.
Oh my god, you're not gonna eat food or go on a walk? You're sitting in your bed reading a book for 6 straight hours? Alright, Aaliyah's still reading her book.
For 24 hours. I'm going to finish reading this book.
Oh my god.
I don't know what you expected.
Aaliyah's still reading the book. Alright. Back over in SARS Valley.
I don't know why you're judging me. Zavari literally went crazy.
Forgot who
First
Winston
of all, I
was.
don't know why we're bringing up Zavari right now. Unnecessary.
Get over here, you.
Because Gabe is judging me for reading this book for 24 hours when you, like, drove yourself crazy.
Forgot who you're.
Listen, in character choices.
Aaliyah, fucking madman.
You forgot who Winston was.
Shut up.
Man, what time is
It's
it?
fine. It worked.
It's like it's like 1 p.m. now, 2 p.m. Okay. You walk in, he just looks at you.
Not even a hello.
We've been here so many times. Hello.
It's been months.
And you still came back.
You're very to yourself, aren't you?
That's the best way to read books is to yourself.
Assume that's correct. I was wondering if I could look at your book of prosecutor laws. I don't plan on taking it this time.
He reaches down under his table, pull the lockbox out, and 2 keys to unlock it. Flips through some, move some other books out of the way and hand you the old book. And closes it again.
Then, I'm assuming these are reading rooms down here.
Yeah.
But,
Waves you as you enter and you keep reading the book he's looking at.
Alright, wave back. Still all the way over here. I like corners.
I like corn.
Shut the hell up, Zavari. Aren't you a tiefling that's dogged on by Lauren?
Ready on Zavari.
I sending Belloir and then I go to sleep.
Again? You're going to sleep again?
She didn't sleep, remember?
It's 2 p.m. now. It's been 12 hours.
No, it's fine.
You had
no,
to
it's
sleep
fine.
at 12.
No,
I don't know why you're judging,
no,
like...
no. Apparently I'm not allowed to sleep. It's fine.
went to
no,
sleep at-
it's fair. I'll
I don't know why
stay
you're
all
judging
night.
what
I'll
your
take a
players
point
are
of
doing right
exhaustion.
now.
I'm just
up.
saying-
No,
I'm-
no,
no,
give me
go to
a
bed.
minute.
No, go to
give me
bed.
a
I don't want you
minute.
anymore.
Back
Go
to
to
the
bed.
bar. No,
Go-
that's what we're doing now.
Go to
Apparently
bed.
I'm not allowed to sleep.
You're
Okay,
asleep.
DM.
You're asleep. Good night. Betty bye
No,
time.
I don't go to sleep. No, I get out. I
Zavari's
get up. I
knocked
go.
out?
I'm
No,
back
you're
here.
knocked
No.
out. You're out like a light.
I'm not. See, okay, so now you're forcing decisions upon me.
Oh my god. Fine. guys.
Wow, DM. First you're judging someone for reading a book, and now you're judging someone for
What's
sleeping.
next? You're for eating food? He's like, what are you doing? Eating right now? Okay, not time for that. No time for that.
But didn't you just eat like 3 hours ago? Bruh.
Okay, I'll type up. I'll type up what I'm sending Belloir.
I forgot to reply with 10. Whoops.
Whoop.
That's all me.
Whoops.
Stop typing to me. Get out of here. Stop typing to me. In that case, Venlin's reading the book. Zavari's sending.
I want to do comprehension to see if I can read the rest of the book, remember?
Let's see. 1 second here. Oh, you're trying to read the rest. I mean, you can.
I want to read the parts of the book that I can't read.
Here. I'm fine with sending a message from Tenna.
Oh gosh. Next time, bring some money hustard.
Yeah, that's it. Because you comprehend
I
language in
hate
the book
that.
to try and read the rest of it.
I try to use my helmet of comprehension to read the parts I can't read.
You flip to this section that is labeled for deities, and it's just blank.
Purely blank. Wasn't there like unineligible stuff there at one point?
The page we're looking at originally, the first page that described the ruling of, like not the ruling, but like the table of contents for the different like sections for the gods, was a bit incomprehensible. It's a bit more visible now, but most of it just looks to be like Appendix A through like A95, and it keeps going to the next page. Oh my, bless you.
Bless you.
Sorry.
But looking over the pages,
Thank
after
you.
once you flip past the page for mortal beings, it is relatively blank after that point.
Do I do it? I can't do it. Never mind. I can't do that. Do I do that? Man, he's like, he just started recovering. It's like, no, he's been recovering. He just got back. Alright, I'm gonna try to do my generic connection with Aldous real quick to see if I get it without casting a spell.
Charisma, charisma.
Charisma, charisma. Isuka. That's garbage, man. It's a 10.
10?
I don't roll good Aldous things. My dice don't want me to.
Try and focus on the connection. You feel like a faint something, and then you sneeze.
Huh? Bro, Josiah better say bless you.
He's, I mean, that's not really a thing they say here. It's not. There's no Christianity if they ever say bless you too. Bless you's a Christianity thing, so that your soul's leaving your body.
Alright.
It just falls over. She's dead. It's like, oh god, her soul.
Good sneeze, dog.
Actual D&D, you sneeze and your soul actually just leaves your body.
Man, it's when you plug your nose and sneeze. Alright, great. Can't connect, man. Now I'm just angrily sending.
Sending? To do sending?
Sending to Aldous. Aldous, I know that you just got done with the Kellic thing, but I was wondering if you'd know how to read this book. It's about the prosecutor laws.
Okay. One second here, I'm applying to other sending too. Be looking here.
I hope he doesn't show up right now. I mean, I'd love if he showed up, but Josiah wouldn't. Oh no, wait, if they see me with Aldous in the town, if anyone sees me with Aldous in the town. Oh no. Yeah, I should tell Aldous to show up so I can show him to the people.
But he replies to your setting and goes, I prefer you don't invoice with the prosecutors if all possible. They are a tricky group. And I'd like to avoid them.
Suppose that is an extremely valid answer. I mean, they aren't laws that I can break.
He reads you a law that breaks a law by him reading the law. He gets eviscerated.
Oh my God, can you imagine?
Gets
Actually, wait, there
eviscerated.
probably is a clause about reading to humans. Ugh,
He gets folded.
disgusting book.
Like, oh, this law here says behind him. Oh, he just palms his head and drags him in.
Oh my God.
He's gone. The feather vanishes.
Oh.
He's just.
Wait, does that mean
Josiah's
Winston's stuck in the other dimension?
Josiah's like, what the fuck just happened? Winston's stuck. Yeah, he's like, oh. Like, I wonder where Bill. I mean, I wonder where Winston is right now. Or I'm Winston. Sorry, what are you doing? I've been sending. You're just sending?
I will continue to sending people. I want to sending Tenna back.
Okay. Eric. Oh, we'll go to Eric at the cookout then. Eric's having a nice cookout right now.
Yeah.
Eric at the cookout. What are you doing next? There's the
The
food is almost done being made. The vegetables are pretty much done. The meats are pretty much done.
I want like a good like cartoon, like One Piece style, like leg of meat. You know, just bone on the meat, like round the meat on the bone, kind of meal.
Oh,
you know?
you want a big slab of food?
Yeah.
I can do that. How many veggies you want? You want veggies? You gotta have your veggies, man.
Yeah, load me up with some veggies. Load me up
He
with
just
some
scoops like the
veggies.
medley onto your plate, and they give you like he's like
He has no
this right
idea.
here. Now don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone.
Oh, okay.
I got a friend who's a hunter down in Cape Vern. This is whispering.
Oh.
This here is howler meat.
Oh,
Yep.
this isn't gonna make me go crazy or anything, right?
We've tested it before. You should be fine. However, it is a very rich meat. It's very savory.
So I don't like the idea of needing to test the meat, but
No, we've already.
I'll try it.
I've tried it myself, and I can
Okay,
tell you,
okay. You don't seem crazy to me.
100%, it puts hair on your chest,
Oh, damn.
and I
You
mean
seem
that
more
literally.
Okay. How hairy is Eric? He's probably pretty hairy already.
He covers his chin at this point. Takes a one bite, his chin is covered in hair.
Eric is now a Sasquatch. Yeah, I should try food. I'm digging in.
Alright.
I'd probably go on a rant about how I used to have to eat grass off the forest floor, you know, my hard times living. Eating raw squirrel meat because the downpour was too strong and I couldn't cook it.
The kids are just surrounding you, enthralled by your story right now. Ozune goes, when I grow up, I wanna be like you when I grow up.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. He's like your height already. But he's like looking at you.
Looking down,
like eye to eye, looking at you. I wanna be like you when I grow up.
Dude, you're plenty wrong.
Can I use
enjoy being a child.
Can I use your sword?
I look for. Is there anything on? Do I like a stick?
Can I use your sword?
Sorry, I can't let you do that.
Can I use your bow?
You can take a look at it. I'll hand it to him without any arrows.
Whoa. He picks up a rock and puts it in the bowstring.
No.
He just aims it somewhere.
No.
Oh my god.
Did he actually?
He rolled a 16. Ding! So some like grown man that's also up with his family is like hitting the back of him with a rock. Like, oh, what the god damn it! Turns around. Yeah, you're trying to intercept the rock flight. This grown man. Roll me a dexterity check.
And Jackson.
Roll me 2 dexterity checks then, or one advantage. Your choice.
Catch the rock.
My game is not. It's not loading now. My internet went out. Can you roll for me, please?
Oh, dexterity. Are you gonna do 2 rolls or an advantage? It can be either you and Jackson, or it can just be Okay.
Yeah.
Dexterity.
Probably can move faster than this kid can see.
I mean, yeah, you're pretty quick. What's that? 17. I mean, you rolled a 16 for his attack, so I'll say you just barely get it because you rolled a 16 for his attack. You, as it fires, like, you and catch it like in midair to leap off of Jackson's back, and he goes, "Whoa!" And like midair, and you kind of tumbling with the rock in your hand, and you stand up. He picks another rock off the ground. Do it again!
No. Stop him. I take the bow from him. You can't listen. You can't go hurting other people that haven't hurt you. You don't tell anyone I told you that, but you shouldn't hurt other people.
Can you teach me how to use your bow then?
I look around for like a parent.
There's like this like kind of skinnier looking guy in the back. It's kind of standing there looking very anxious as he watches a kid fire a bow at another man.
No. I just look at him and say, "Is this one yours?"
Oh yeah. That's. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
sorry about him. Sorry about him.
No, it's fine.
He's a bit rambunctious. I didn't think he would do that.
Yeah. He'd like me to teach him how to use the bow. Is that something you're okay with?
You see him looking around. I don't know if his mom would be okay with that. I don't know.
I understand. You don't want to.
Yeah, he's looking very anxious, looking around. Just if she comes over here and talks to him, just make sure he tells her he didn't shoot that bow when I was around.
Okay. Sure. I look at him and was like, "Look, you seem like a good kid. I'll help you. I'll give you a couple shots. And I'll find like a little area where there isn't too many people over on the side, and like take my knife and like etch out like a small target on a tree or something. Make sure there's nobody behind it. And I like give him some pointers. You know, straighten your back, lift your arm up a little bit higher, pull back a little bit more." And
you see him knock back an arrow right in the center of a perfect shot.
Oh my gosh.
I like
Bless
bows.
your soul. Well, that's very good.
I should be a hunter when I
Yeah.
get older like you.
Yeah. Well, it's not the worst thing you could learn. I'd encourage you to do so.
Can I have a knife?
Well, what would you like it for?
I want to keep a knife.
Sorry, I can't knowingly give you a weapon. You have to ask your parents one day, or just wait a little bit longer until you can go out and hunt with
Okay.
some other people. Just send him on his way and get back to my food. And
What's your passive perception, Eric? Oh, never mind. You
Well,
barely catch this kid walking over trying to sneak a dagger from your pack. He got an 18,
Boy.
18 on his stealth. This kid's popping off today for some reason.
God.
You barely catch this kid going over, inching by with his plate in his hand, and trying to kick a dagger at your pack to kind of slide under his
Hey.
foot. Huh?
Hey.
Oh, your dagger fell out.
Yep.
Your dagger fell out.
Yeah. Get.
Ah.
Being more stern with you now.
But-
Go. Yeah.
He walks up, goes back to his dad, and this way his mom walks up. She's pretty tall. She's pretty built too, and she has a very formal posture to her. She walks up. She's definitely some sort of military or enforcement in the city as she walks over. You just see why the kid's so good at whatever he's doing right now, and why the dad decided to get the kid getting in trouble.
Family and Aldous during the kid campaign.
She's very stern and
What?
strict, and she walks over and talks to the dad for a second, and
Excuse me.
then turns and walks over to you, Eric, and looks out at you.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes,
Right?
"Seen you before?
Yeah.
The outsider, right?"
Uh-oh.
Yep.
You enjoy the,
Yeah, I'm
you
just
enjoy the
enjoying
food?
my time here. Yeah.
That's
with
nice.
Nice people.
That's nice.
It's wonderful.
It is currently against religion to leave open weapons out like that on premises like this. Please, could you move your pack somewhere private?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah. I
Thank
think they were in the bag, but I'll keep a close eye on it. Promise you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Now, she turns around, and you watch her go to one of the jugs that has ale in it, and just pours a huge mug of ale, just slams it down, and goes, "It's my fucking off day. I'm gonna enjoy my fucking off day." And she drags her husband over to the kid, puts him side by side, and walks over and talks to someone else.
Dang.
Aaliyah, you still reading that book? It's been 10 hours now.
Yes, I have 14 hours to go.
Oh my! Are you going to eat food or go for a walk ever? There's a whole world outside Aaliyah. It's like
No, I don't know why you're judging me.
It's like a boomer parent. There's a whole world outside Aaliyah. Get out of your room.
Why are you judging me? Safari did the same thing.
All right. However, there's a knock on the door.
Oh.
There's a knock on the door, Aaliyah. There's a knock on the door.
Why? I guess I opened the door.
Not your door. The front door of the mansion.
Oh, fuck.
Haha, no,
I
Zavari,
guess
they
I have
can't
to go
come
in. Oh.
in.
I guess I'm gonna... Let me out.
Alright.
I opened the door.
Yeah, you see Akari is there at the door. Oh, good morning, Miss...
Can I help you?
Yes, good morning. I've come with details about your mission for the lost vessel.
Oh, of course.
I've also come to...
I'm assuming
I've also come-
Shinra.
Shinra?
Sorry. Gabe, is Shinra also in the mansion, or is it just me?
His door is... I mean, his door is it's still... I mean, I didn't close it, but his door's still closed. He's not exited his room
Fair
currently.
question, is it Uriel today?
I mean, Door's still closed.
Oh yeah, is it Uriel or Shinra?
You don't know. His door's closed.
I
He's
mean-
not exited the room yet.
Okay.
So it's Uriel. Got it.
I mean, I would, I'd love to hear more about the details, but everyone's out doing things right now. Shinra might be in, but it's just us two.
Very well. I'll return at a later date. I also need to speak to. I'll handle that directly. Don't worry about it. Never mind. Would you care for
Okay.
any tea for your day?
I'm good, thank you.
He nods. Very well. I will talk to you later. He turns back to his cart, walks away.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to my room and continue reading the book.
He ignores the
Oh
three.
no, I'm stuck.
You ignore the 3 acolytes that are there. Everything else is reading his goddamn book.
Leave me alone! I don't know why you're judging me so hard when Zavari did the same thing.
Listen, I'm not judging you. I'm just saying. At least I've already ate food.
He just likes tieflings more than humans.
That's what it is.
I'm not
Mhm.
racist.
Especially the tieflings played.
Anyways, back in SARS Valley.
Book is useless to me. You can have your book back.
He looks at the book and he just taps the desk as he's reading over another book currently.
I set the book down and make my way out. I don't see Zavari anywhere currently. Fine by me. On in.
So, Zavari, what are you doing then? You're chill. Oh, I didn't. Did I forget to reply? No, did I? I don't think I did. Oh no, she didn't send the other sending yet. I did not forget to reply.
Naomi be like,
So what are you doing, Venlin?
I walk into the story.
Oh, see Alicia there.
Hello, Alicia.
Hello.
What do you call it? Do you have any of the strong stuff?
Another bottle already?
I actually don't remember what I did at the other bottle. I think it's in my room.
I think it is too.
Unless I left it on me canonically. What is it called again? Uh-oh. I don't think it's, I don't think I put it in my inventory. I don't know if I have it or not. Maybe I should give up on that then. I suppose now that I think about it, I have one at home still. It's just a bit far away. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I was actually just wondering something. What do you think about the gods that I worship?
You're free to worship who you'd like. I don't care for gods, really. They don't do much for any of us, so... I mean, I know it's different where you're from, but... out here it's a bit different. We don't really care much for gods.
Yes, I've heard that sentiment a couple times. Just curious to see the point of view, I suppose. It's definitely a breath of different air. Well then, how have things been going with Xavier?
Actually, I'm busy today. I have to go get some more berries from Dietrich for the distillery, and she walks out.
Alright, Gabe. Alright, Gabe. Interrogate me for a discount on a bottle and ask her one thing and she's out. Alright. Sick of it. Gabe doesn't have dialogue set up for that.
And she's not. I don't about it. You don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I can't go to that guy's house. That's like actually his house. I can't just knock. I'm not a Jehovah's Witness.
It also doubles as a shop, though.
Oh wait, down here?
Josh, no, Josiah. They meant the blacksmith.
No, I'm talking about Josiah. I actually have not been to the blacksmith in a while. Now that I think about it, do I have a reason to go up there right now?
No one's ever been there before.
Ba- ba- bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-ba-da-bum, ba- ba-da-dum-dum. Articum.
You walk into our Techum shop. Looks at you and goes, "Yep. What can I do for you? You need something?"
A mouthful. Just browsing around a bit and saying hi to people.
Who's rolling polygamy right now? I can hear it.
Gabe, please.
I can hear someone rolling polygamy right now. If someone's in Discord. Are you asking him though?
Does anyone else here use polygamy?
No, I mean I can hear someone else's thing. Notifications.
Well, that means someone just has notifications on for the meat locker in general because Jamie's rolling.
Ah.
Anyways, what do you call it? Actually, I was wondering, what do you make of this? I take out the holy sword.
Looks at it and goes, "That handle's fine, but there ain't no blade."
I activate the blade.
Kind of like he step back for a second and goes, that's nice.
Alright, outlandish. I understand now. Would you buy armor off of me, possibly?
Any metal's good. I can use it for anything around this place. They might like it.
Actually. Oh man, what is scale mail made of? Would it be different around here? Yeah, I show him the scale mail set I have.
That's nice. I haven't seen much like that before.
It's an outsider material, I assume then.
Not
Scale
many,
mail.
Yeah, not many scales for us to deal with over here. I mean, we got no scale. I mean, unless you believe in that old folks tale.
Folks tale?
Oh, they're said to be these like winged beasts that fly through the void. Called what are they called? One second. He goes over to like his room, puts a book up of, like folk tales and myths, and goes, "Livarians." That's the one.
Sounds like a dragon, except for they don't really fly through the void that I know of.
Yeah, they can fly through the void, and it says their breath burns like the sun.
Wait a minute. Zetsi in Salvation is selling a potion of Livarians.
I don't know who this Zetsi guy is, but he's probably scamming you.
He's a renowned alchemist that works for the kingdom, actually.
Maybe
He
I stand
said it was sold to him by another member of another group of outsider type people from somewhere else. Man, do I actually know the names of where they came from? I don't think I do.
Or did you not? I mean, no.
Man.
You know that they came from the Ishtar Empire. That's all you know about.
Someone that came from the Ishtar Empire sold it to him.
The Ishtar Empire being the city that vanished a couple thousand years ago. All right.
I mean, I suppose. You don't have any reason to believe these things. So what do you think of these scales? Durable?
Yeah, without a doubt.
I see. Would you be interested in having them?
I would love to. How much I mean, are you selling them or just giving them?
Making money is nice. It depends on how you're doing, though. I look at his anvil. Raggedy anvil game.
That's all they had.
Is it a good anvil or not? Is it actually
is.
raggedy?
It's not.
That bed looks stained, Gabe.
It's not stained. It's a good anvil.
It's got food on it. Are those eyeballs? Hey, hold up.
So you tell me the skill or not?
Yes, eyeballs in soup. How much do you think you could afford for this?
Well, I am the blacksmith of this town. I do sell a lot of my gear to people. So, walk back here. Here, I'll put up a chest. Give you 15 gold for it.
Honestly, I think I'd rather just give it to you.
Oh, thank you.
It's heavy, though.
Kind of takes him. He's a pretty muscular guy though, because he does work on smithing.
45 pounds.
He instantly just chucks it into like a big pot of melted ore, and it just gets a melt down.
Oh my gosh. The scales even melt?
Some of them don't. The one that don't, he scoops out and pours into a bucket of cool water. I mean, it's into arrowheads or daggers.
Makes sense. Anything else I could tell him that's interesting? I don't think I have anything else fun on me right now. Say, what do you think of gods?
I mean, they were around. They're probably still around. That's about all I can say about them. I don't really care. I mean, unless they're out here, you know, cutting down trees or killing people, they don't really mean much to me.
Well, what about Arcanus?
I hear that he's got good ores.
True, but at a price.
A very steep one. I mean, I wish they'd mined a bit less, but it does some good.
No strong opinions?
Not really. There's always pros and cons to most things.
The 29 insight.
I mean, he doesn't seem to really care. He's just pros and cons.
Valid.
Yeah, it's just pros and
Valid.
cons of things. He's like, I mean, it does what it does.
I see. You're very passive compared to some people I've met.
Well, I have a little bit of passive household.
Yeah. Enjoy the scales.
I will. This will make fine tools.
I'll be on my way then. Stay safe.
Have a nice day. Zavari.
Yes.
What are you doing?
It's the morning, right? We were gonna teleport back in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go find Vanlon.
Probably closer to here then.
Okay. Oh, there she is. Are you going back? Dylan?
We getting real close. Have you talked to anyone?
I'm pretty much done here. If you are, then.
I need to speak with the mayor.
Oh, right. Cool.
Once I leave her office, I say we could probably leave.
Oh, I've nothing better to do.
Until then, if you wanted to resupply on some of the really strong stuff, the distillery down south might have some of the supply.
Check out.
Alright. Oh no, he opened the door. I don't like that.
Yes.
Prepared the door open.
Yes.
Do they just...
Yeah, you can. They'll let you in.
Having trust is terrifying.
These ones don't.
That's valid.
Hey, Miss Van Lin, what can I do for you this morning?
Is the
Afternoon.
mayor in?
Yes, she is. You have business with her?
Nothing pre-scheduled. I just wanted to speak with her.
Alright, 1 second. She can knock on the door, peeks it open. Hear some whispered talking. She'll be on in a second.
Oh, alright.
Like a minute or two. And then she walks out. Takes a seat. Well, hello, Van Lin.
Good afternoon, Mayor. It's been a while.
A while it has been. How you doing?
I've been doing quite fine. Myself and my group have been relaxing a bit recently after our most recent mission.
That's good. Rest is always nice.
Especially for us, we have to rejuvenate our ability to use our powers.
I understand.
I actually came here to talk to you a bit about the current state of the kingdom and how you feel about it.
Okay, is this on request from someone?
No, personal conversation.
Well, alright. She nods to the guards who both kind of step into her office. No, they'll step outside.
If that's okay with you, at least.
Shouldn't be a problem.
What do you think of all that's going on in the kingdom currently? The Arcanus mining and the efforts on taking out anti-magus and such?
It's a shame to see people of a same nation fighting, of course. But I don't know. I've put thought into it, of course. I mean, I do work with the kingdom directly. I run this town, and I also too I'm on that new council of casters they've assembled. I mean, seeing people, countrymen fight one another isn't swell to see. But I understand the reasoning behind it. Arcanus is being overutilized. It does a lot of good, but also brings a lot of harm, and it's tough to see that happen to people I can get. It is. But I mean, with things winding down, with all the external conflicts, I'd assume things would be toning down with the mining as well. The military's all but won all their battles. So maybe things will slow down now. We can only hope. And if it doesn't, I'll do my best from the inside to make sure we at least regulate it better. Find some way to work around the leakage, I suppose.
I see. And what do you think of the anti-magus actions?
It's, I mean, a disgruntled group can do a lot of damage, but at the end of the day, it's just the what's the word I'm looking for here? The extreme thoughts of the people. From vocal to physical, it's still the thoughts of some of the people, and all thoughts should be accounted for in a successful place.
I see. Makes sense. Do you ever think about the fact that the people here could be anti-magus as well?
It crosses my mind, but I treat everyone here with respect, and they treat me the same, and as such, we mutual understanding. If they are and they dislike me, they don't speak about it, and if there's ever an issue, I assume I'd be talked to first. We have that level of trust, I feel like, with most people in this town.
Yes, that's a lot easier to manage here than it would be in, salvation.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot less people in this town than there is in Salvation.
Yes, by about tenfold. I see. Do you think the king's ever gonna get better?
Can only hope so. He's a wise man, that king. I remember something he used to say at all of his, or at least he told me one time when we spoke once or twice. I've always been important in political affairs as one of the stronger of the magic casters like Belluar. And I'll remember this one ideology he lived by. It was something he'd say very often during his big speeches. On occasion he'd paraphrase it whenever he was talking about politics. He wasn't much talking about politics, how to work, but he always said, and I think most people remember this, at least this line before things went south. As a people, we built this nation. And he said, what something is, the people deserve all we can give. And I will give my all to the people. That's the least I can do. And I live by that motto every day.
Well, that doesn't seem to be happening much these days.
I mean, if you're sick, there's only so much you can do. Because all might not be enough anymore.
I can't really cast that right now. That'd be a terrible idea.
Well,
Alright,
I'm
then,
handling
Leah.
paperwork right now also, so if that's all you gotta ask me, but I'm gonna head back.
Yes, you can head back. I'm sorry for the minor interrogative actions. I'm just very curious about the things that are going on around me. Now that I'm settling down a bit more and viewing everything, mostly, I'm in Salvation quite a lot. I see a lot of it happening.
And I assume being there directly it's a lot. But don't get caught in the flow of a big city. I know you were in Stars Valley for a while. City energy can spiral out of control, like a whirlpool. The closer you get to the center, the more violent it is.
Very true, that is.
And we're pretty far from the center out here, so don't get caught up too much, Vinland.
I try not to.
She stands up. She walks back to her office, and the door closes. And as soon as that door closes, the other two guards walk back in, take up their post by the door again.
Get up, get up, get up. You all have a nice evening.
You too, Miss Vinland.
Where is she? Ah, she never moved.
Nope,
Loser.
she's
Probably not canonically here. Zavari. Okay, Naomi, listen here.
Okay, no, I am.
Did you move it all the whole time I was in that office?
I mean, I still have the bottle from last time, so.
Alright, so assuming you're still at this very moment spot, I'm gonna stand next to you and be like, we can head home.
Cool. I don't have very many spell slots. I'm gonna have to burn a 9th on this.
You should have slept. Wait, you... Gabe said you napped for like 12 hours.
It doesn't give me all my spell slots back. I get them back on a long rest. I can arcane
12
recovery,
hours?
but only up to 6th level.
Alright, listen here.
6th level? Is that? I thought it was half your wizard level.
No. It's half my wizard level, but I can only do up to 6th level spells.
Ah. You heading out? You heading bye-bye? Betty-bye time? It's
counterspell. We're stuck here forever.
Counterspell by the mayor? Now, Vinland, you didn't think I'd let you leave that easily, would you?
Eric! The cookout's winding down now at this point.
It's freaking Kellic.
Tar-
I'm sorry, Vinland.
Tarek,
Sorry.
let's hear right now.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh,
Hello?
yeah, there you are. The outside cooking is winding down now.
Okay, I'll I'll say goodbye to whoever I've been spieling to, and make sure to find the guy who I first saw and thank the woman.
He walks in and and just kind of reaches out, shaking hands, like no need for handshakes, and he gives you a big old hug. It's good having you. You kept the kids entertained. You helped out a lot.
Thank you.
Stop by anytime you